with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters, but he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So UCLA is headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, it's Bishop. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse, like you've got...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. There he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. And they turn it into a defensive score.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Drops back on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster.
It's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
They punted away on fourth down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Throwing, Imaliava. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Second and long here. Making the adjustment. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it down the left side. Hits the crease. To the house. Touchdown, Bruins. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Takes the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. First play of this drive. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's an 0 for 4 start.
Hits inside. It's Bishop. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Volunteers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Iamaleava. It's dropped after taking the hit. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Moves the pocket. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Bruins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Motion from the back. He'll take it himself. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all.
He's loose. Inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown Vols! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Swamped immediately.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Throwing, Iamaleava. timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Third and long right here. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Left side, it's Davis. He's loose. Touchdown, Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know what people forget? Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Iamaleava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. He is in. Touchdown, UCLA. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do you. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. How about the offense both teams put on display in this first quarter? Huge early numbers.
Set to kick it off.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how...
Oh, out of space. Inside the 30. He's at the end of the house. Touchdown, Bruins. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So here is the Tennessee offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Smith's got it. Runs through a tackle. Runs through a man. He might have space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Quick give. It's Bishop. Fights off a defender. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking left. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 97, set to kick off.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got his man downfield. All by himself down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bruins. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Baker. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Davis. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on first. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
On the play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Wants to go up top on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Vols come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Takes it down to the 35-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Vols!
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Number 97, Celtic kick it away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, UCLA. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the field. Off and running. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Iamaleava. He rifles one deep to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Taking a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what I would do, too. Why would I not keep throwing that dude the football? I know it was incompletion, but he has had a day. He's been cooking this secondary, and they've tried to find ways to get him the ball because he has been so dynamic today.
Look out! Trying to make something happen. Got the 1st down himself. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 13 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
And it's the...
There he goes! They won't get him! It's a touchdown!
Can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Is no good. Next, the score. UCLA 53, Tennessee 38.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Throws to the tight end. Out wide right, it's Davis. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
34. First down for the offense.
And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown Volunteers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it for the 2-point conversion, and now they're back to within 1 possession.
And makes the score. UCLA 53, Tennessee 46.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Slips through the line. Goes out of bounds at the 44, but sets his team up with a terrific return. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Iamaleava. And as he throws, just got rid of that one.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Looking downfield is Iamaleava. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. Running through contact. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. There he goes. Past the 20. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. A run for the quarterback. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Back open in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. Got it. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep keep being aggressive.
Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bruins. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Imaliama. He lets one fly deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Got him downfield. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Bruins. And the route is on.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Press center downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
It's now second down.
Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just gets rid of that one.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Second down, gonna throw it. Left side is Matthews. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Breaks into the open. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. The Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown Vols! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
That keeps the score. UCLA 70, Tennessee 52. Number 97, set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone, it's John. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter, with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Making the adjustment on the play. Iamaleava. Rush right in his face. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, UCLA! And the punishment has been extended. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And he's coming out of the end zone. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll bring it out. It's John. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Turning it on! He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking for space. It's John.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Bruins want to move quickly. Say it in the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They boot it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequence. Looking for a deep man. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. In traffic, it's Davis. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Second down to the air. Release to the back. Got a man. It's Bishop. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Under pressure. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to take a shot. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
Number 14, Hall Bank in the end zone.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout.
Timeout.
And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Here comes the 2-point try. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Set to kick this load.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll ride him again. They brought him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one. Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference.